Listen up. This is the dope on dope. Smoke but don't choke on it's the shit. Many of truth junkies have been known to croak on less than a toke of it's the bomb.
For the last 25 years, David Oser has been selling fabric and textile to clothing manufacturers, primarily in North America. I was delighted to discuss with him the position of eco-friendly fabric in the textile industry.
Eco-fabric started appearing about 5-6 years ago. At that time, there was the whole discussion about carbon footprint and sustainability and eco-friendly products. It took a while before people really caught on to it. You know, one of the challenges with it is that it is more expensive than the basic products. So when you're buying an eco-fiber to turn into fabrics and stuff, you're paying more for those fibers, and it just means the customers need to pay more for fabrics and retailers have to sell garments for higher prices.
So what kind of eco-fabric do you have here? Do you sell?
We sell, in the eco area, we sell organic cottons, and we sell Reprieve, which comes in both a recycled polyester and a recycled nylon version.
Okay, what can you explain it to me? What's recycled polyester, recycled nylon?
Well, it uses 100% recycled fibers, okay? It uses pre-consumer waste and used water bottles primarily for both the polyester and the nylons.
Okay.
And the whole idea of the eco and the way that this product is done, and it's a unified product, which is a spinner in the United States and also overseas. Biggest thing is that the processing of these nylon and polyester recycled fibers takes so much less handling and processing than what a staple fiber would take. So there's huge savings in the labor costs and the machinery costs and everything that goes into the environment, because you basically take 8 or 10 steps away when you process recycled and eco products.
So what is it that makes a cotton organic or a fabric recycled? And what makes a textile sustainable?
Well, that's always been a question, and it's always been questioned to how organic the cotton really is. Yeah. There's not a lot of testing methods, so basically we would supply letters of certification claiming that the organic cotton truly is organic. The two biggest factors is that in the growing of organic cotton, number one, there's no pesticides used, and pesticides, as we know, are terribly harmful for the environment. That's the first thing. The second thing is that when cotton is harvested, okay, they don't replant in those same areas until the ground has had a chance to replenish. So you plant maybe an acre over here, an acre over there, but you don't replant again until a certain period of time when the ground has had a chance to recover. So that's really the two biggest factors that make it organic. The other side of the whole environmentally conscious carbon footprint thing is sustainability. And sustainability is not necessarily related to recycled products or eco products. It's more related to how long is a product going to last. So in a lot of cases, people may say, you want to know something? Maybe I'll pay a little bit more money for this. It's not going to be as much as getting an eco product or getting a recycled product. But if it's going to last me longer, then that means I don't have to remanufacture it as often. And that's really what the sustainability story is. How long can you sustain a piece of apparel? How long can you sustain a pair of shoes? How long can you sustain, whatever it is that you happen to be putting on? And that's another way that the carbon footprint comes into play.
For David, the eco trend in the fabric industry is at its first step. At this time, eco textile represents only 1% of its sales.
There is a long way to go, but it's been about 2 years where eco has really been pushed, and this whole sustainability thing has really been pushed. Problem is within the last 8-9 months, we now are in a situation we've got an economic slowdown. People aren't so interested anymore in their carbon footprint if it's going to cost them more money. So we've had a bit of a sort of step back from it. People still talk about it. They still want to see it. They still want to know that it's there. They just don't want to pay for it right now. That's a very good question. Virtually impossible to answer. Right now, with what's going on in the economy, we're more challenged right now with finding out how much domestic manufacturing is still going to remain in North America. versus how much is going to go overseas, versus how many people are actually going to survive the economic crisis that we're in manufacturing in general. It's a hard goal. A lot of us are operating from month to month, season to season.
Yes, of course. But you say that right now your business is 99% regular, 1% cotton. In 5 to 10 years, do you think it's going to change your...
I think it's very possible as the economy turns around and as people will step out of, their comfort zone and take a chance again, I think you will definitely see it.
Okay.
For sure. I mean, it's being pushed, and it doesn't matter what country you're in. The whole environmental thing is being pushed. Pollution is a big problem.